living peacefully on the lake.
Inked is a hand-drawn puzzle adventure in which players travel through 10 distinct minimalist realms. The nameless hero sets off on a mission to reconcile with his beloved Aiko, passing through lush forests, tranquil lakes, and magical temples. The game encourages players to think outside the box and interact with the world in new ways. The story delves into love, sorrow, and the enduring relationships that unite us, with participants emotionally immersed in the trip. Inked is more than simply a game. It is an artistic experience that allows players to use their imagination.
All you have to do is...
Diesel Legacy: The Brazen Age is a spectacular 2 versus 2 combat game in which players form 2 teams and compete in epic fights. Each level includes 3 lanes, which allows for quick movement and planning. Players may work together to lengthen combinations, parry strikes from beyond the grave, and channel their essence to help their teammates. The game includes worldwide online play with real match rollback netcode, an extensive training option for solo or paired players, and a complex playback system for learning from games and others. Ghosts and Goblins: Resurrection is a recreated fairy tale universe. The game tells the narrative of Knight Arthur and his princess, who are kidnapped by the Demon Lord. Arthur must utilize his weapons, magic, and abilities to save the princess and flee the demon realm. The game's basic controls and sophisticated technologies combine to create an intriguing environment full of distinct monsters. Arthur may learn a range of powers and talents, as well as 8 different types of weaponry, each with its own set of qualities. Kingdom Rush Origins is the 3rd installment in the famous tower defense game, taking players back to the beginning of the tale. Players command an elf army to defend mystical areas from perils such as sea serpents, malevolent sorcerers, and Knoll tribe members. The game includes new towers, heroes, and spells, as well as additional material and features. Players may discover the enchanted realm of Kingdom Rush, earn 8 specialized tower upgrades, battle 45 new enemies, and command 16 legendary heroes. The game has over 80 achievements and 3 difficulty settings. One More Dungeon 2 is a roguelite dungeon crawler set in a fantasy realm full of mystery and danger. To survive, players have access to a wide range of weaponry and magical powers. The game includes 3-dimensional exploration and fighting elements, dynamically generated levels, exciting boss encounters, 5 separate areas to explore, and a wide range of weaponry and magical powers. Players must design cunning plans to escape their grasp and traverse the perilous surroundings. Candleman is a compelling game that transports players to a realm filled with mystery and enchantment. Players must explore a dark and frightening environment like a little candle with a limited burn duration. The game blends action and adventure aspects, with players traversing through fascinating locations full of hidden riches and mysteries. They encounter many animals and challenges as they travel, including hazardous traps and crafty foes. Candleman enchants gamers with its unique low-light gameplay, compelling plot, and lovely surroundings. Blade Jumper is a 2D action platformer set in 2045 Seoul, in which players climb a tower loaded with obstacles utilizing a basic jumping mechanism. Kokuru Tower is a haven for the wealthy 1% of inhabitants. The totalitarian unreality business rules Seoul and sells addicting Kokuru candies. Ground Z, a resistance group, requires players to break unreality's control, and players must travel through varied adversary designs and sophisticated stage layouts, meeting a wide range of personalities and uncovering tales.
Still waiting. He ain't looking like the old king.
Regalia of Men and Monarchs is a strategic role-playing game set in a distant country, with the player inheriting a debt-ridden monarchy. They begin on a journey to reclaim their family's legacy, which includes difficult turn-based fights, various missions, and distinct monsters. The game has a combination of comedy and grandeur. Players must recruit courageous warriors, administer regions, and form alliances to assure prosperity and expansion. The world is exquisitely designed with breathtaking vistas, dynamic cities, and lovely villages.
The brave Regalia to its former glory.
Monster Hunter is the critically renowned action RPG franchise, is returning to the Nintendo Switch for an exciting journey in Kimura Village. To restore peace, players must explore magnificent environments and confront deadly creatures. A new beast threatens to change the world 50 years after the previous devastating catastrophe. Players can go on hunts alone or with others, and their treasures can be used to construct weapons and armor. Innovative gameplay elements, such as the wire action and Palamute friends, enhance the dynamic battle experience. Grip is a racing game that employs gravity-defying physics and unique weaponry to create an unforgettable racing experience. Players can go through walls, ceilings, and other objects, doing incredible maneuvers and stunning stunts. Players may traverse 29 tracks over 4 worlds while using 9 power-ups and weaponry. They may participate in offline, split-screen, and online multiplayer modes, face opponents in single or team-based battles, and test their abilities against the clock in 19 point-to-point parkour races. Ashen is an open-world co-op action RPG about a wanderer searching for a home. Players only interact with other players on rare occasions, similar to Journey's passive multiplayer. The game features stamina-based fighting with a unique twist. The dynamic universe is harsh and nasty, and players must adapt to live. Danger lurks around every corner, and players must understand the area and its people in order to defeat dangers. Crafting skills are essential, and players can find survivors and welcome them to their town. The Pathless is a gripping narrative of an excellent archer, the hunter and their eagle friend as they travel through a strange forest. The hunter's objective is to dispel the spell of darkness by using their extraordinary archery abilities to discharge arrows while moving. The woodland provides a visually magnificent setting for adventure, along with ancient ruins and challenging riddles. However, the forest is also under risk from corrupted spirits that endanger the globe. The hunter must utilize their abilities to battle these malicious monsters and preserving the world's equilibrium. The game has 14 weapon types, allowing players to personalize their playstyle by combining them with various hunting styles and hunter arts. Prowler mode allows players to play like feline animals and release their inner savagery. The game also has an outstanding selection of monsters, including both familiar and newbies, each with their own set of difficulties and rewards. Co-op multiplayer lets players to team up with up to 3 other hunters, giving an added degree of excitement. The game is expected to enthrall both old fans and novices. The game includes 14 Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies, and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice episodes, as well as 2 bonus episodes. The collection also includes an orchestra hall, an art library, and an animation studio. Players may mix and match the games to enjoy them in their preferred language. The games are given in their original form to retain their authenticity. The collection will be displayed in a number of places, including newly restored Justice Halls.
Let's take a breather.
Wild Bastards combines FPS and tactical gameplay in an intergalactic adventure. Players must recruit, manage, and combat 13 different outlaws, each with its own set of weapons, talents, and growth pathways. The game follows the Wild Bastards, formerly the most feared gang in the galaxy. With just 2 remaining outlaws, gamers must team up with the Drifter spaceship to revive their dead friends and rush to the homestead. Key elements include furious shootouts, strategic FPS combat, strategic planning, a diversified outlaw roster, and interpersonal conflict resolution. Ganryu 2 is the sequel to Ganryu. Players take on the role of Miyamoto Musashi, A spirit tells him that their war is far from done and that he must go throughout Japan to release Kojiro's spirit. The hack-and-slash gameplay experience, traversing 17th century Japan across seasons, confronting Kojiro in the floating fortress, using abilities like dashing, double jumping, wall jumping, and kunai throwing, gaining an edge with kamis, gathering Hanafuda cards, and immersing players in a visually stunning pixel art style reminiscent of classic titles like Shinobi 3 and Shadow Dancer. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!
From the ghosts.